It's round 13 of the 2024 ABB FIA Formula E World Championship, and we are stateside. The Hankook Portland E-Prix is ready and waiting. At the top 10, you've got two championship protagonists, Nick Cassidy leading the championship, and the reigning world champion, Jake Dennis, alongside him. Pascal Wehrlein lines up 8th on the grid, and then Nico Muller, a fantastic qualifying for him in the Abt Cupra, means that he lines up in 7th position. It's going to be hugely exciting to see what is going to happen as we look here at the top 6. Eduardo Mortara, that's the 4th time that he has started inside the top 6 in 2024. Dan Tickton, that's the best qualifying of the season for him. The last time that he was that high up on the grid was London last year. Second row, that's comprised of Antonio Vince da Costa in the Tag Heuer Porsche, who's won 2 of the last 3 races, and Robin Bryant, first time in the duel since Bazzano. He'll be aiming for his first podium since Diriyah back in February. The front row of the grid is comprised of Jake Hughes and the Neil McLaren, took his first podium at Shanghai a few weeks ago, his 3rd front row start of the season, and Mitch Evans, his 2nd pole position of the season, taking a crucial 3 points to keep his championship hope alive. But the pole sitter has not won in the last 11 consecutive races. 27 laps of action ready to go here for the Hankook Portland E-Prix. It is on in Oregon. Lights out, we're underway. Good start from Mitch Evans off the front row. Not bad from Jake Hughes as well. Keep an eye out for Antonio Vince da Costa and Robin Bryant. Pascal Wehrlein coming through from 10th position on the grid, trying to challenge on the inside there of Eduardo Mortara. But it is Evans that leads the way. Hughes trying to challenge him on the outside through turn 2. Can he find his way through? They run side by side through the first sector. Hughes has got the inside line. He's going to have track position here, and I don't think Evans is going to challenge him too hard. Indeed he doesn't. Hughes takes the lead.
There will be a point much closer towards the end of the race, maybe 10 laps out or so, maybe slightly more, where the strategy changes and it's no longer about saving energy and it's about using as much as possible to make the positions and the ones you want to count at the end of the race.
Sorry there, Saunders. Jake Hughes going off onto the grass on the inside of turn 11, just about gathers it up, but loses a fistful of positions as he comes around the right-hander. He's dropped now then behind Nick Cassidy, who's down to about 14th, 15th place, and into the pit lane then here, possibly. No, he's okay. He's all good. Look at this, 5-6 wide almost down the start-finish straight. Pick your breaking point here, lads. Who's going to be last of the late breakers? On the inside and through into the lead goes Nick Cassidy. Fantastic for Nick Cassidy. He's found the point to bolt, and it comes at the start of lap 12 as he now leads from Antonio Vince da Costa and Jake Dennis. Mitch Evans, a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision with Jake Hughes. We saw it was under investigation earlier on, and that is an absolute disaster for Mitch Evans and for his championship challenge. And to compound the woes, he's going to get biffed up here by Jean-Eric Vergne as we head down through into turn 10. The DS Penske goes flying on through.
Yeah, if he took that penalty right now, if the race finished right now, then that'd put him down in 20th position.
Yeah, he moved over me. What am I meant to do? Disappear?
We are fighting it, we're fighting it.
Oh my god, these guys have got no idea.
Mitch Evans fairly frank in his assessment there of that incident with Jake Hughes. So that is why Jake Hughes ended up going off the road. Cassidy's gone into his final attack mode deployment here. He's dropped down behind his teammate Mitch Evans here as well. So Evans now can't work as a rear gunner. Are the two Jacks going to work together, or are we going to see Cassidy getting his elbows out on his teammate? We certainly are as we come in towards the braking zone of turn 10. Is Evans going to be able to do anything? Is Cassidy going to go up the inside? He certainly is. Goes through on Mortara and elevates himself up into 5th place there. 3 places gained in the space of a couple of 100 metres. As we come across the timing line to start the next lap, 4 to go then at the start of this one, and it is Nick Cassidy now that leads the way. Evans trying to challenge, trying to disrupt Antonio Vince da Costa's charge and looking for the outside line to the first corner. Gets very close to his teammate. They run side by side.
Okay, Nick, the instruction to both of you and Mitch is we're still racing. Obviously he has that 5-second penalty.
Yeah, confirmation there of that penalty for Mitch Evans, as we know about. So though he could possibly finish 2nd on the road, possibly even 1st on the road, he will not finish there in the race if it goes on as it is.
And it was not necessarily Nick Cassidy's fault that Evans has lost his front wing.
Well, the thing is, Evans isn't going to finish 1 and 2, is he? Because, of course, that's 5-second time penalty to consider in this one. So, though, wide there for Cassidy. That's a mistake. He's off onto the grass. He's lost it. Evans and Cassidy very close to one another, and Cassidy spins it round. What a disaster championship contender. The rest of the field goes sweeping on through, and Nick Cassidy has thrown away the victory here in Portland. Evans is going to come through these final few sweeping corners. He knows, though, that he's got that penalty, 5 seconds to serve, and Antonio Felix da Costa, though he will finish second on the road as we come out of the final corner, it'll be Evans who takes the checkered flag first, but it is Antonio Felix da Costa who comes across the line to take yet another victory. 3 in the last 4 races for Antonio Felix da Costa. Robin Freins in second, Jean-Eric Vergne in third place as well. Mortara in fourth, Muller in fifth position. And again, it is Porsche who power to the top here in Portland, with Antonio Felix da Costa taking top honours. They are absolutely delighted. Jaguar and Nick Cassidy will be very, very disappointed. Let's have another look here, Alan.
Yeah, he just went in, and it was actually nothing to do with Evans. He just went in tight, got lost the rear, and then spun around. It was purely and simply, it looks like a driver's mistake, nothing else.
Snap of oversteer there going through 11. He was wide, he was offline.
That was already, it was gone by that point. By the time he got the oversteer, he was well out of position. It's there, he missed the apex. Look how wide he was turning into the chicane. That put him out of position, and then it's all gone. However, Evans, even though he won going across the line, he actually, with the penalties, in 8th. So he's still been the winner out of this alongside da Costa. I mean, for the championship.
It was Antonio Felix da Costa who takes his third win, in the last 4 races. Robin Freins back onto the podium for the first time since Diriyah. Jean-Eric Vergne also on the podium for the third time this year. Eden Mortara, great result for him and for Mahindra. And also another Mahindra power car at Cupra, Nico Muller there in 5th place ahead of Jake Dennis and Sam Bird. A great return to the points for him for the first time in a while. Mitch Evans with that 5-second penalty relegated then down into 8th position at the checkered flag ahead of Stoffel van Dorn and Pascal Wehrlein just finishing off the points finishers. Not the way the championship challenger wanted to finish the race here.
Firstly, gotta say congrats to Mitch, because he did win this one on the track, and I know how it feels to get one taken away, so, you know, hats off to him. But obviously we'll take it, you know, we did everything right today. It's always hard fighting against 2 cars of the same team, and but we were able to put the Jags under pressure there, and then with Nick making a mistake at the end. But yeah, honestly for me today, I just really wanted to keep it clean and be there at the end, and then see how it unfolds. And it looked like I was going to finish 3rd, and then Nick makes a mistake, Mitch has a penalty, and we take the win there at the end. So it's an amazing run of races, to be honest. I will never ever, after what I've been through this year, take any win or any podium for granted. So I got lucky today to get this win, so I'll make sure to enjoy it for sure.
Drivers' Championship then. 25 points was the advantage that Nick Cassidy had coming into this weekend. It's now reduced by just 1 point. 24 points is the advantage he has going into the 3rd but last race of the season tomorrow. Mitch Evans there, you can see 8th place for him, closes up by just a couple of points now, right onto the back of Pascal Wehrlein. So he's still there and thereabouts and in contention. We'll see what happens here tomorrow. He'll be hoping for a better run of things and hopefully no penalties on the board as well. Antonio Felix da Costa, what a run of form he is on. If ever there was any doubt that he needs to be in that Porsche for 2025, I think he has certainly silenced any critics that were remaining, because that is quite brilliant. What a fantastic, commanding and controlled drive for the Portuguese man.